Okay, this is an old Bryant furnace. It's a fairly small furnace that was actually a trash find, and it's in relatively good condition. I'm guessing it was probably in a garage and hadn't seen much use really. Um, it's in good condition other than, of course, the base is fairly rusty. The worst part is right at this edge right here, and looked like it had some sort of rodent or something living in it. It kind of ate all the insulation on that side. But otherwise, it's in good shape, and I've already done a few modifications to it. I actually looked this model up on the internet to see what it is. A model 394 DAC 024050, and it is a 50,000 BTU furnace, so it's fairly small. But I was originally going to scrap it, and I looked it up on the internet and found that it actually has a universal pilot and burner setup in it that could be used with either propane or natural gas. So I figured, maybe I could use this in the garage. So I looked it over, cleaned all the crud out of the burners and the combustion chamber, and looked it over. It doesn't seem to have any cracks or anything in the heat exchanger. So fired it up, tried it out, and it was burning way too hot. Flames were like bright yellow, but I turned the regulator down right here a little bit, and it probably really should have smaller orifices in it, but I'm going to run with this for now, and if it makes any problems, then I'll see if I can find new orifices for it. But the pilot works, and what I've done, because I'm going to be running it probably through a wall vent instead of out through the roof, so I put this power vent blower on it that was actually salvaged from a water heater. So I have this, and along with that I have the vacuum switch that goes with it tied into the gas line, or the gas valve, and the pilot light. So how this works is it energizes the system, but it won't energize the gas valve if the pilot's out, because there's a heat switch on that. And now with this in line with that, it won't energize the gas valve if the blower's not on. So now all I have to do is, I'm waiting for a relay to come that I ordered that will be put in line with that, so when the thermostat kicks on, it'll automatically kick on the exhaust blower. But that's kind of why this is all apart, because I'm waiting for the relay to come in and then wire that into that. But everything else is set up. I've got an old thermostat here on the side. So turn the gas on here. This here is salvaged from an old grill, which had a nice flare fitting on it, so all I had to do was get a flare adapter for that and just bolt that in. Let's see if our gas went through the line. I think I left the valve on, so we can light the pilot here. Oh, looks like we have to wait for a little more. Yeah, it is. The gas valve is on, so. There we go. And I can see that the pilot's on there. It's a little windy out here, so it's a little better. Okay, so now furnace is plugged in. Let me plug in the exhaust blower here, and then we'll fire it up. Make sure the burners are seated in there because I had the thing tipped on its side before. And the reason I had it tipped on its side was because the base was actually open on it, and I'm going to have it sitting up on blocks, kind of like it is now. So I just screwed an old piece of sheet metal to the base. Okay, so we're turning on the thermostat now. I think. Is it on? Yeah, it should be on. Well, it worked last time I tried it. So what happened? Did I knock the wire loose, or? Well, the blower turned on. Oh, there we go. Not sure why that did that. But as you can see, it looks like it's still running a little bit hot. And there's a bunch of stink bugs in there burning off as well. So, well, there we have it. Old Bryant furnace. Still needs a little bit of tweaking to it, but there we go.